It's patio season. Today on Decorate or Renovate, we're going to see how far refreshing a patio can go to create a space where you want to sit outside for your morning coffee, and it's a place where friends can gather, a place where you can have dinner. This way you leave the house less. Your money stays at home more. And I think that that is exactly why we all need a patio that's super inviting, colorful. Most people have neutral patio furniture, so let's add some color to it. Let's get started. Gail found this already. Here's what works about it. We've got some taupe in it, right? If you bring it over here, you can see that there is some taupe in here. You can't have a totally colorful rug thrown in with a neutral piece of furniture like this. It just doesn't really work unless you can do that with one color plus a neutral. Like you could do a blue and white rug in here. Just like she's got this orange rug, that works. But what doesn't work is to have a totally colorful rug filled with every color, but the main color in here, which is the taupe. I mean, this is a fixed element we're dealing with. Okay, here's the point of what I'm trying to say. The way to add tasteful color to your black, gray, and white patio is not by taking the most colorful rug and throwing it in the room with no pillows that match. The easiest way to do this is just to choose one color. Repeat that in small, medium, and large doses. This is my color balancing method. I teach exactly how to do this in a tasteful way in both my Create Your Dream Home workshop and my True Color Expert training for pros. Check out those links below. Gail happened to have one of my old color wheels here. Now, if you have an old one, the colors are still the same. The new one just has a little bit of a better format. So you can see that her cushions are taupe, right? So that's what we're looking for. There's a lot of taupe in this world, a lot, right? So she's got the right idea here with her newly refreshed, fun area rug. So we're going to take this with us, and here's how we will decide whether this becomes the rug. If we find all the pieces that go with it, right? If we find a different rug and it has better cushions, we might end up returning these and getting something else. But for now, we're going to take this with us and see what we can find. So many people wait to decorate until everything's perfect, until the renovation is done. The same thing applies to patios. In our last home, when we bought the house, the landscaping was so bad. I couldn't even think about replacing the deck that I didn't like. The awning that was on top of it, added 2 different times. But once I decorated the patio, I didn't notice those things anymore. And the landscaping was so much more important to me because there was zero landscaping. Okay, here we are. Lots of patio stuff here. Pretty nice. That's fun. And all the joy in this place. It's right here. We need pillows. That's the #1 job here. Now these are some pretty block prints. But that might be a little fresh because she does have a lot of, black, which actually makes that pretty good. Yeah, because I feel like, see, this isn't purple enough. Well, then maybe we should go up there. I mean, that looks good with it. Should we try these?
Oh, just keep trying.
Let's just try them. Da-da-da-da. Okay, we're here in the finished patio of Gail and Casey, and if you've been following my YouTube channel, they were the ones that spearheaded the whole Wilma's Transition Society makeover. We redid 5 suites over at Wilma's. They're just an amazing couple, and I'm so thrilled to do this makeover for them. And let's just walk through when your outdoor patio is decorated, how much less you might be thinking that your deck needs to be redone or that your awning needs to be replaced. Because when your gray or brown patio has color, that brings all the joy, especially outside in the summertime. So number one, here's an amazing hack, okay? And Gail did this the last time. When she couldn't find an 8x10 area rug, she bought two 5x8 small rugs. And that's what she did here. So, I mean, you can't even tell. It looks so great, easier to even clean. And one of the things that we did, don't forget, is the fact that there's taupe in here is really good, because you can't just take a totally colorful rug that in no way relates to the neutral in the space, right? And taupe is the neutral here. Now, the other thing that works here is that we got some pillows that really are just a couple shades of green. Again, if we had more than one color here plus a neutral, it just starts to look like you're totally ignoring your taupe or gray furniture. You want to include that gray in your decorating unless you're just using one color, okay? So we've got this cute little, like, now this is kind of an old chipped up table. They might replace it, but in the meantime, oh, we have this adorable little vignette with a bird from Gail's place. And then we got this little row of beads for an outdoor moment. We will have an outdoor plant in here later, but this is just for the show. And then this is an old beat up table, but you know, now we've got some decor on it. These are Gail's owls, and we are here at Cultus Lake. So we're not really doing seashells because we're not at the beach. It costs $275 to refresh this deck. That's the cost of one expensive dinner out. Now we get to enjoy it every day, all summer long. And maybe you won't notice that your deck needs to be painted or that the boards need to be replaced. You might have a long list of other more important pressing renos than the deck, but at least get your deck looking beautiful, add candles, lighting, bring in the color. How much money are you gonna save on dinners out and breakfast? Because now you have this fabulous cozy patio to enjoy. So then the other thing that I think is so great here is now they do have a really great little roller shade here, and you want that for privacy, right? So, and then this, I don't know what this is called, but look at how pretty it is with the hits of yellow green, and it just repeats the yellow green in the space. And then we got these great little green chairs, and they're stackable, easy to move out of the way, and they repeat the green. You can see how there's a bunch of varying shades of green. Green is one of the most forgiving colors. Like, all greens tend to go together, unless you throw in teal and turquoise. That's when it starts to be a bit of a disconnect. But I just love how it turned out. It's super inviting, and when your space feels special, you don't have to spend money going out, right? You stay home more, and you create a space where your friends like to come. This also rivals a lot of outdoor patios, getting really cute. So yeah. Are you getting what I'm laying down here? Decorating is not overrated. Renovating is. To be clear, Gail's patio did not need a renovation. This is a new build. They moved in about 4 years ago. She just wanted a patio refresh. And the point of this video is to just inspire you to insert some color into your gray or black and white patio this season. Please like and subscribe if you like this content. And if you're in the Fraser Valley, call me, message me, and I can come and do this for you as well. It's patio season, time to get our patios refreshed for the season. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.